Hey people, Alexandria here, back with the next part of my Final Fantasy IX Remastered playthrough. So, in the last episode, we made our way back to Alexandria, saved Garnet, and then after a lot of craziness and boss fights, ended up at Pinnacle Rocks, where we were confronted by Ramuh. The episode kind of cut off there, just because of how long it was and how much we had to get through. So yeah, definitely need to make sure I don't do that again, because it was a bit tense. I think I had something like 10 seconds of recording left when I was finishing up getting here. So yeah, let's not do that again. Anyway, like the bit of dialogue you missed was basically Ramuh telling Garnet that, you know, the summons still wanted to help her out to stop Barn, who was seeking power basically for sake of power. We had a bit of dialogue about that, then we were forced into the next screen. So then what I've done is I've literally just walked back into the screen where he first met us, and this should be the first bit of dialogue, because there's 4 or 5 things that we need to speak to him about. So that's number 1. Then we need to speak to the Moogle, and we got a letter for him. Okay, he hasn't got any mail for us. So, oh, there's a chest by here. Yeah, all I did is I quickly ran to save it at the end of the last episode, but then I just didn't. I made sure I didn't pick any chests or anything, and just ran straight back. So this is the second one. That's number 3. So go back up, and we need to head to the left now. We should be confronted by him again. 2 to go. Okay. So we should encounter him on somewhere around here. Aha! Not yet. Oh, right, okay. Ah, right, that's what. So we need to jump off and grab the chest here, actually. So here's the next bit. Oh, let's grab this chest. Hey, the ogre. Okay, so that takes us back. Excuse me. That takes us back this way. I think that's everything. Yeah. So now we can go forward. Oh. Battle! Oh, who's got a trance? Dane. Oh well. quite interesting that you get an ogre here as well, so that means so the first time that we went to Lindblum, we made that. This is the first time you actually find it is all the way here, so that's a pretty sizable chunk of the game you could go without that weapon if you didn't make it there. So we want to choose beginning, cooperation, silence, so you can choose either here. Okay, we'll go human. Paradox. Cool. Yeah, you're right. Either way. Yeah, we'll jump straight off. There's nothing else for us to grab here. That knight's armor is so weird. I remember watching these cutscenes as my younger self though, and just being like blown away with all the effects and stuff with the war. Yeah, so that's the worry here. If it goes the same way as Clyra, they send in the mages first, and then it's a summon. Oh, and here it comes. Okay, so what I was going to say as well is if you haven't, so earlier in the game, when we got to Lindblum the first time, I went over to Pinnacle Rocks, and there's actually, where you jump down that little ledge, there's 2 chests there. One contains an elixir and one a phoenix down. So if you haven't got those at this point, then you can, excuse me, you can obviously run back now and get those. But yeah, we don't need to really worry about that. So we're going to see a lot of okay, Zidane there trying to speak up for Vivi. Okay, so we just need to run up now a couple of screens to the shopping area. Couple of boxes in here for us. Stuck there. Oh, this bit's a bit jaggedy. So we've grabbed those, and I go to the plaza with the shops on the road. Right, okay, we need to go to the synthesis shop. So I think we get taken all the way to Sid's. Oh yeah, here we go. We get taken to Sid, but then you get taken straight back, so you don't have to worry about missing stuff there. Oh no, they've collared Vivi. I was going to say, surely everyone in the city should recognise Vivi after winning the hunt. Or you can understand in the midst of battle how things become confused. Right, okay, so yeah, we finally learned about the outer continent. Because on our map, until this point, all we've been able to see is the mist continent. There's actually a couple of other continents out there, which is kind of a neat trick the game plays on you, because as soon as you're say for example in Final Fantasy VII, as soon as you're out in the world map, you can see the full scale of everything. You think, right, okay, well this is everything I can explore. Whereas on this game, you think, okay, well, yes, it's quite a small area, and by this point you've been to every area you can do. But then it's like, oh, by the way, there are other continents. So yeah, we're going to have to head back to Q's Marsh for this. Okay, so yeah, we just need to come back to this guy now when we're ready. And yeah, obviously it is, with everyone being so afraid, it's obviously a good idea for Vivi to be out of the way at the moment. I was just curious then as to whether we could like equip anything like the Phoenix Pinion yet, but obviously it's just Ramuh at the moment. Let's see if there's any new stuff for synthesis. Exploder! We've got 2 of these if we can. Grab 1 each of those now, just to have a look. Wait. Too many moves. MP attack. Oh, and counter. Nice. So he's then a level up a minute though. Oh, that teaches us Cura as well. So I'm guessing that must be just for... Okay. Yeah, sorry, as soon as I get into those menus, it's like, what should I do? When should I make it? Where? I don't think there's anything particularly need at this stage. Not around here anyway. I think we just need to go down to the next screen and then there will be an ATE for us. Nice. Okay. Okay, we've got 2 of those anyway, and 2 of those. Actually, what I'll do is I will... Have we got so many glass amulets? Nice. Okay, stock back up with everything. Cool. Okay, yeah, there is definitely nothing else by here now, for the time being. So, just run this. So, okay. Right, now we need to go and see the Mughals. So I think there's actually a lot of back and forth here. I'll just look at my list here. There's like 2 or 3 interactions we can get here with the Mughal. So... we give him a letter. We have a letter from Ruby again. Excuse me, from Ruby again. And then he'll ask us to deliver a letter as well. I was going to say that's the first time in a while where we haven't actually had a letter. So now we just need to head on over to the theatre district, pick ourselves up some more goodies. It's the only place that's actually open at the moment. So there should be, yeah, this. I think it's something to do with, because it's Tantalus's hideout area. All the chests refill here. I don't know. They may refill again later in the game too. Oh, there's. Funny enough. Ruby was on about him just now. So Gil, more Gil. More Gil again. So now we just need to go back to the business district. Oh, actually, could I? Nice. Go back here. I think I may actually buy another Stardust Rod. Just for the purposes of, I'm sure we'll need at least one of those when we come to synthesizing later in the game. Okay, I do this a lot. I don't know how much time I've really spent in shops in this bloody game so far. But it's all just thinking, okay, well, at certain points, these shops will not be accessible again, and you'll miss your chance. And also, you don't have to go all the way back to a shop. Like when you're just about to synthesize something, then you have to go all the way back to a shop to find it. Right, let's go. Get a forced AT here. I don't know if you can hear that, but some idiots just deciding to rev their engine in the street at the moment. It's just like, why? What entertainment value do you get out of that? Maybe it's just me. I just see cars as more functional than anything else. Although May seem a bit boring, but cars are just a pain in the arse to me. You need them to get everywhere, and then they just cost you a fortune. To run, to insure, tax. And they always need bloody repairs and tyres, which aren't cheap either. This is why they need to invent those pots from Final Fantasy 9. So you can just teleport everywhere. Okay, so when we get here, should be another chest around here somewhere. Oh, we got another letter. So the letter we just picked up from inside the city is for someone just outside. He doesn't have any letters for us. Here we go. This guy will sell you items just in case you need it. Okay, well the guy inside the city was not selling adamant vests. Is there anything else? I couldn't see anything else different. Alright, okay, so he's got items and random bits of equipment. Okay, so I'm gonna look to wrap the episode up in a second. But before I do that, there is a bit of unfinished business that we have here. Safe travel and high speed. So if we go back to Gizmaduke's grotto, because we picked up a second coupon nut, we can actually go all the way back in here now to the Moogle. No. Obviously you can't go through that door because you didn't ring that bell earlier. Dope. Right, left hand side. Nope. Oh my god, my memory is so bad. Oh, look, they got a baby Moogle now. You're in the way. So yeah, we give him the couponet and we get an elixir. I love the super fast footsteps, they're so funny. Interestingly enough here, like when you've got high speed on, it actually speeds up your saving of the game as well, which I think is quite interesting. So for whatever reason, when I'm saving the game, it seems to save a lot faster when I got high speed mode on, which shouldn't really work because that's something completely separate to do with the system. Right, so we're about to pick Quina back up here. Okay, so we've picked up the Quina, and then what we'll do is I'll find the entrance now. So basically you have to get to Quail's house and then you'll be outside Fossil Room. Let me just see if I can show you quickly, because what I'm going to do is I am going to wrap the episode up as I mentioned. So you just go to Quail's house and go right. Here we go. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and catch some frogs, obviously. And in the next episode then we can tackle Fossil Roo, because when we got there, there's a couple of trophies that we need to pick up. And they're like a one-time only trophy. It may take a little while because it involves a mining mini-game. So yeah, I'll wrap it up here and then we can tackle all of that in the next one, and then we can start making our way, once we're through there, towards the Black Mage village as well then. Okay, well I hope you enjoy this and I'll catch you in the next one.